Look at the size of that thing.
Acres.
Huge. How many acres is it?
200.
200 acres. This is kind of like an unplanned stop for us. We didn't plan to stop in Sturbridge, Mass necessarily when we started our trip, but change of plans, we roll with the punches, and here we are in Sturbridge, Mass. So this is Old Town Sturbridge, right?
Old Village.
Old Sturbridge Village. 200 acres of old buildings and all kinds of stuff. So what am I saying?
Well, I just remembered reading maybe 200. That was yesterday.
We'll fill you in, but
Don't count on me for accuracy.
okay. Well, so tag along with us and check it out. First time for us. Entrance and exhibits. Good place to start. So we get it on a Sunday, so it's $52 to get in for 2 seniors. And today is a textile day? So there's going to be a lot more people showing us how to make clothes.
And children 17 and under are free.
Oh, children 17 under free today. Well, okay. Should be a fun day.
I think that's every day with
Every
paid
day?
adults.
Oh, with paid adults. Okay, that's cool. That's good. All right, we're going to check out the inside, then we're going to go outside. This is the clock gallery. Wow. Look at this. I'm just going to zoom around. No, it's the first clock gallery. I'm just going to zoom around, get some pictures, and then come back, and then I'm going to study these clocks. So let's go for a walk. So this is, as Diane pointed out, this is a Quaker meeting house. That's why there's no pulpit up there. So what, Diane? They would come in quietly.
Quietly sit quietly until they were inspired to rise up and talk.
Say something.
Say
All right.
something.
All right. They have some farm critters scattered around, supposedly. There's some smoke coming out of chimneys over there, so I bet they have some things going on. Yeah, like Diane said, we've seen a lot of villages as we travel around the country, and this one looks to be pretty cool, so looking forward to it. It's going to be a busy day, a lot of kids, so the videos may be a bit short. We try not to get any kids in the shot, so bear with us. Number 7, that's the
Center meeting house.
Center meeting house. Really? All right, we'll go check it out. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does smell like very fresh paint. So this is a recreated graveyard, but I kind of like this saying. Truer words have never been spoken.
In this time period, if you go back to the 1700s, winter chairs were green and yellow and blue, but black became common. There's a finished one over there that was made by not me personally, but another worker here. Got some table projects. I got to make a drawer for that footstool. That's one.
Oh, how cute.
That's almost done.
That's pretty cool. So the law required you had farm animals was common, but they had to be fenced in. So if they got loose and they were caught, they were brought to the to the pound, and they'd be stored here until the owners come pick them up. That's pretty good.
Pay a fine.
People had to pay a fine. How much fine?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't
Had to pay a fine to
Had to pay a fine. 1 apple pie.
So, never gonna run out of possibilities of things to try, and I may get bored with it. So.
One last question. Is Sturbridge Village like set at a particular year?
More generally, we're the 1830s, specifically 1838.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the lady in the cobbler shop says that they just put ads out for help. She came here and learned how to, so she has a degree in history?
Yeah, history major.
History major. She came here and was learning how to make footwear from a guy that's been here for 42 years. Wow, I'd like to meet that guy too. And then she also works in the cabinet shop, so because she loves working.
To learn that as well.
Yeah,
Anyway.
so they can work in 2 or 3 different things in the villages. So yeah, she was very interesting to talk to.
This is the back room of our country store. How are you, sir?
Ah,
This is where you do your, well, it's not the only room in which you shop, but you may start here. You certainly have a door to the back room as well as a door to the front room, but it's all the Azonite Country Store.
Based off an original deck. So this is what I have all the face cards. I don't have all 52 cards out because that's just way too overwhelming to see. So I just have a small sample of the.
Oh, okay. So you're not actually playing. You've got
No,
it's a display.
Yeah, it's a rough idea of what the deck looked like back then.
J. McClellan, attorney at law. No volunteer attorneys. Go figure. It's the county law. No profession in.
This is number 12.
Number 12. They couldn't find any volunteer attorneys, Diane. Go figure.
Didn't want to be harassed.
Yeah, they figured they would take. The attorneys couldn't take all the backlash we would give them as we walked through touring. Diane pointed something out interesting. Back in the store, I didn't hear her tell Diane, but she told Diane that the volunteers in there are ladies, but typically it would be men working in the stores, right?
Yes.
But they have more ladies volunteering to work, to be here. Well, I guess not volunteers, but more ladies here than men, so they have ladies manning the store. What's this house?
This would be 13, which is
The Richardson house. All right, we'll go see the Richardson house. It's a nice house. Nice white picket fence, the American dream.
and here's the hitch up the post.
Oh yeah, tie up your horse. Clean your shoes, Diane, before you go in. Get them clean. There you go. Get all that mud off there. Good girl. Oh. Hello, how are you?
Welcome to the Richardson house.
Thank you. Make us some breakfast, Diane. Oh yeah, there's some stuff up here. Let's go see what's up here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on video. It's kind of dark. I didn't bring any lighting. Spinning wheel. And watch your step as you come up here, Diane. Oh look, a playroom. So this is growing up as a kid, we had an attic like this, and I remember playing in the attic. Oh yeah, check this out. This would be the room to have right here. Except, this would be a hot room in the summer, and a cold room in the winter. I don't see any. Is there a fireplace there? Okay, good. Another stairway, and another bedroom. Yeah, pretty cool. So Diane, being the observant one, pointed out I walked right past a fireplace, so it wouldn't have been cold up here. And this is the central fireplace flue for downstairs. But I don't think, and the bed, look at that bed. I don't think I saw a fireplace in the other bedroom.
Well, I think there's I like the
Oh,
way.
yeah, I like the way they keep the windows open. Isn't that cool? There you go. Look over here and see if I missed a fireplace. I don't think I did. Oh, no, we got a closet, no fireplace. Okay. Yeah, I do hear him practicing downstairs. All right, it's a neat old farmhouse. Yeah, look at the size of the garden.
Lots of herbs.
Yeah, that's huge.
Fennel.
Think it was a community type garden? Well, yeah, this house was the pastor's house, so he probably donated a lot to other families. All right, this is the Gebhardt barn. All right, what's this? Oh, the well. Well, it was a well. Yeah, so the Gebhardt barn. Check it out. I like it. Oh, I think this is they had some activity. What is that thing up there? What is that? Do you get inside there? I don't know what that is. It turns like a huge number wheel. What's that called? The bingo. Oh, it says what it is right here. Oh, it says, what is this giant ball and log cabin up there? You probably read it by now, so there you go. I'm gonna read it now. All right. Well, I admit that is not what I thought that would be.
Well, with all the political.
Yeah, it's all political. All right, next to the barn is a tin shop. Then look over there, the Bullard Tavern. You think they're serving anything over there, Diane?
I hope so.
I hope they're serving something. I'm getting kind of hungry too. But we're gonna go to the tin shop first.
This looks like pretty precise work. Oh,
Yeah.
that did tin punch.
It's only precise to an extent,
Oh, it looks intricate.
because your big sellers are your pans and your coffee pots. And a shop like this with 2 or 3 of us is cranking out several thousand of each every year.
Wow. All right, check out Bullard's Tavern. I don't know if this is something that's open today to eat at and drink at, or... Nope. I think there is something up by the entrance that has food. Yeah, check it out. That's pretty cool. The restroom's in here.
Those fancy slippers, silk slippers she was making.
Oh yeah. That's the silk lined ones.
Well, the silk all total.
Oh, all told, that's what that lady in the cobbler shop was making. That's pretty cool. Fireplace. Yeah, you want to put that on, Diane?
No.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Oh no. Not that I couldn't use it. Oh, check this out. Oh yeah. Want some checkers, Diane?
Yeah. I beat you.
You would beat me. Diane beats me. Look at that, you have a couple of them set up, so this would be the game room here. That little stove for this big area, I don't know. There's some activity over here, let's check it out. I think they're having a meeting over there, we'll avoid that. I think we've seen this before. Fox and geese game. You play with beans
Oh, that's
as your play pieces. What?
the geese win by.
The geese win by cornering or surrendering the fox. So the fox cannot move. It's kind of like chess. The fox wins by gobbling up as many geese as possible. Multiple jumps of the geese are allowed. All moves or jumps must be made from dot to dot along the lines. If there are no line between 2 dots, then the fox or goose may not move between them.
Wow.
You want to play? No, we're not playing. I think we'll stick to checkers. Let's see what's downstairs. Oh, this is where the food is. So here's some chow, which we will probably come check out We'll come check this out a little later. Yeah. What do they have? Yeah, there you go. Sandwiches, salads, cookies. All right, so now we're coming up on the Salem townhouse. Townhouse? Townhouse. Right there. The Salem townhouse. All right, let's go check it out. Oh, kitchen. Smells like the kitchen. There's some stairs we'll check out in a minute. Basement. Probably a little dark in here for the camera, but wow, this is the upper end for back in the day. What is that? Oh, a bunch of dishes. Look at the way they put the doors. So a door over there, a door over there. What's it? Yeah, a lot of nice breeze comes through that way. For that, the south parlor. These people had money.
This is the south.
Yeah. Wow, you've got a table over there. We'll check that out in a minute. This must be the formal dining. Look at the window seating. Yeah, it must be him up there. So I've seen like, so far already, like 3 of those. Look at those dishes in there. Wow. This is the north parlor. All right, I bet these were the servants' stairway. Let's go check this out.
This staircase here is a 20th century addition.
And one of the upstairs second floor bedrooms.
When the house was originally built in 1796, Salem Town Senior used this as a Masonic lodge. And one of the reasons that Old Sturbridge Village acquired the house in the 1950s was the discovery of these original murals here, which are the Cedars of Lebanon.
Oh.
And it's amazing to me that they managed to move the house without destroying the murals. But you could still enter it from here.
Yeah.
This bed could be easily taken apart or moved in here if you're having a ball or a quilting frolic. And in the corner there, you can just see it. I'll get out of the way. You can just see the bathroom. So this is the sitting room bed chamber. That's the kitchen bed chamber. And we would call it the master bedroom or the primary bedroom. And see how much less fancy the wallpaper is than downstairs. That even would have been considered an old-fashioned bed.
We check out the basement. Check out the basement here. Yeah, a lot of storage. Look, they had their well. The well was down in the basement. That's good. It's one of the benefits of being wealthy back in the day. So with the well being in the basement, and there's that wheel with the rope, and then look over there, here's a counterweight over there. That would help bring up the water. That's cool. There's a cradle churn, and that's the hand crank churn. And then over there, that's another churn.
Oh, yeah.
It's longer, I guess.
Well, and it's nice too. There's one in there that has a crank on it.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's just so much more efficient. But this isn't bad. I mean, to make a quart of butter, or well, from a quart of heavy cream, I should say, it takes about 20 minutes of churning.
20 minutes.
not bad at all. Although it is kind of funny because you're like, yeah, this isn't probably the technology that the town family would have been using, just because they were, you know, upper middle class, so they were able to kind of pay for, you know, the nicer, newer technology of the day. But I think there's just something really exciting for people about an old-fashioned butter churn.
So you churn it, and then it puts in this bag, right?
That bag is actually the cheese. So we've got
Oh,
two
the
things
cheese.
going on at the same time.
Okay.
So after the you know, heavy cream is turned into butter and buttermilk, I'm gonna pour all of that into the basin right here, and kind of work it through with the paddle with cool water until I get all the buttermilk out. And then, you know, I'll add a little bit of salt, in my case just for flavor, and that'll be all nice and done. Although of course, if I was doing this 1830 style, I'd be packing it full of salt and putting it in a salt brine. That was salty enough to float a potato. So really, really intense. But then I'd wash kind of that extra salt out, kind of, you know, before you eat it. The cheese, on the other hand, you're taking whole milk and heating it up to be body temperature, and then pouring in, for the quart of milk, about half a cup of apple cider vinegar, but basically just enough for it to split into curds and whey when you whisk it in. And then I poured all of that through the cheesecloth and just hung it up to dry. So we're just letting all of the whey drip out now.
That was a good question. Diane was in there and she was making that cheese, and there's flies and stuff. And
That started
a long conversation, actually. So they pointed out that this is kind of built, you know, these people would have had a lot more grounds. They wouldn't have the oxen. There's supposed to be an oxen over here. The wealthy farmers wouldn't have, they'd have more acreage. So the barns would be farther away, which means less flies in the house caused by the barnyard. But where'd that oxen go? I saw it over here a minute ago, but now he got camera shy. I see a cow or something up there. Yeah, I thought there was something else. I thought I saw a red one, but he might have turned into a camera shy. Oh, I hear something in there. Got their fences with the rock, and then the wood printing office over there, and I guess let's check out the printing.
Keep the deer out of the orchard.
No, the deer get over that. Let's go check out the printing office and see what that's about. That's great. I love this look. I love stuff like this. We didn't get to see the whole thing. It was pretty busy in there. We might stop again. What's down this barn? But there were a couple families, a lot of kids, so we might hit it on the way out, but there's a lot more to see over here. All right, this is the cider mill. Yeah, I said cedar mill. It's a cider mill and the orchard. Yeah. Wow, look at that. Holy cow, they were serious. That's the nut mill there. And that's the cider mill over here. Wow. I guess when the horse wasn't working the nut grinder, he'd be back here chowing down. That washboard's been used so much, you probably can't even play a song on it anymore. And Diane, where's our sock form?
I don't wear socks. So
Did we lose our sock form? Alright, the beehive. This is an area that I am not going to like if there's really bees in there. Can you see the bees coming out of that little hole in the side of the building? Yeah. I don't like bees. I understand bees are good, but I don't like bees.
Really?
Oh, look over here. Check them out. Ooh-wee. Wow.
6 leaves.
The bees we saw outside go out this tube. So they go out and get whatever they need to, come back in, and they're in here doing their thing. Then they have the garden set up with a bunch of herbs mainly, right, Diane? Yeah, so.
That's what I'm.
Yeah, well, you can go through there. We won't spend much time on video on there for sure, but just know that it's there.
like. Really want to watch it.
Pigs and taters, milk chocolate with bacon and flavored bits of potato chips. I think I'll put that back. So the village scoop opened up. We were going to go back to the restaurant here, grab a bite to eat, because we didn't plan for that and bring any food with us. And then Diane asked, well, would an ice cream tide you over till later? She really asked that question. So we're going to get an ice cream. Alright, let's go check out the Glass House Gallery. Now that we've had our ice cream, we're refreshed. Alright, we'll do a real quick walkthrough, then I'll go back through like always and check it out at a slower pace.
Whoa, I want to take a picture of that. That's so cool. Oh, this is crazy.
Check out that mirror. Check this out.
This is uranium.
Uranium?
Uranium glass.
Uranium glass, wow. So we go into buildings like that where the glass stuff was. It's not unusual for both of us to go in and have numerous people go by us, enter and exit while we're still inside. And then I finally exit. And Diane's the kind that she's still in there and they turn the lights out and say, lock the door when you leave. And then I have to go fetch her. But this time, she come out on her own. Now I gotta tell her that story.
I get the gist of that story.
Yeah, and now I'm gonna be in trouble. We just had ice cream. Now we're gonna go into a bake shop. I wouldn't go in here except Diane's making me. So, just for the record, I would not get anything in here.
And are you a member of the village?
No.
Will this be it for today? Will this be it for today?
Yes.
Okay, your total's gonna be $11.49.
I'm looking for groundwater.
Thompson Bank.
Interstates.
Right, if you come in with another bank note, first of all, I don't have to cash it for you because it's not legal tender. If I don't know you, I'm not gonna take the risk and cash it. But I know you because you come from the village, but what I need to do as cashier is I need to refer to this part that the bank is still in business to make sure that no is a counterfeit or stolen, and then I can cash it for you. Yeah.
Fitch House Yard. Is that the barn? And there's the barn. That must be the Fitch House. We'll go there next. And there's the bank. So this is a drying shed. So I thought it was going to be a pretty big outhouse, but Diane corrected me. So this building's sitting up on the rock the way it is, so that mice and things couldn't get inside, because they would dry their vegetable and herbs in there, corn and whatever else. I'm sure they have some ventilation underneath, but yeah, so that's a drying shed. That's pretty cool. Look how they notched out the, I wonder if that's original the way they did it, how they notched out for the to match the stone. Yeah, that's cool. And the barn.
That's telling me what this is. So it's not really cyclical. 2,000 years. Oh, here it is.
Oh.
See? One of those.
Yeah, that's the rocking.
Number 1 is right here. Point to the arrow. Line it up to 1. See how it's pointing to 1? And so it's telling you that number 2 is the hay rake. You see how it's doing? Number 3 is the line of tray. Number 4 is the yoke.
Now we're going to take the back door into the house. It's unlike Diane, she likes the front door. Wow. Press. Bed.
Like it's not, yeah, it's they're really, especially that particular style, which is based, it's been loosely adapted to make it easier for us to make them, but it is based on one in the collection, and it's a simple dress.
Okay.
So, and you wouldn't do, so like most of this dress is being constructed with running stitches.
Okay.
So it's not, they're all very quick stitches and methods that are being used. So I'd say at the outset, 8 hours.
But ladies would do that. There's no deep sea. Deep sea sitting.
And overstuffed beds. And the kitchen. And it smells like a kitchen. I wonder if they made those here. I bet they did. We're very lucky this time at this place. There's a lot of people talking about stuff. People, there was what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ladies in that house alone. So we've been very lucky. We've been in places like this, and there's been 1 person or 2 people or no people. And there's been a lot of them here today. And that's the Fenno house and the Fenno barn. We're going to check out the Fenno house. Is that the outhouse?
3-seater.
Ah, 3-seater. Oh my God. Look at that. They're up. Oh yeah, they even got the kid one. We didn't have that when I grew up. I did actually grow up having an outhouse. Am I aging myself or just saying we were poor? Oh, check this place out. Yarns. That's a low bridge. That's a big fireplace. Oh, check it out. All right, that explains the yarn.
This one? Okay. You can dye it twice to get like a different color. Like if you want green, bright green, you dye it blue, then you dye yellow, then you dye it blue.
All right.
Yeah, what's in the barn? Oh, here's chicken. Oh, here's something. What's in here? Cheap? Ah, here we go. Oh. Where's the chicken? Oh, the chicken's over there. Yeah. Just a good old barn. There's a school over there we're gonna go check out. And then there's a kiln up there. Check out the kiln. This is the highest class outdoor toilet that I've ever seen. Look at that. That even has 2 holes though. And you have a separate one over here. Holy cow. Here's a Brooks pottery kiln. You got some wood stacked up there. Ah. This is the pottery shop.
Yeah. So it's really heavy, right?
I can only pick up like through this crate.
Yeah, that can break.
Don't break it.
Check this out. Making their clay for their pottery out here. Diane? Diane?
You want me to push that
It's
around?
the horse left, or the mule left.
So you want me to do it?
You want to go jump on that, turn it? You show us how it's done. Gonna be something new here. So next time we come through, if we ever do, what's going to be? Something old, something new. Restoring an old building here at Old Street. So it's a 15 by 20 foot piggery for feeding and sheltering swine. Ah, cool. All right. Another garden. And a couple more barns we have to go check out. All right, so this is the, I guess this whole area, right, Diane? It's called the Freeman Farm.
Farm right here.
All right, so this whole thing is the Freeman Farm. And that must be something separate. So we'll start out in the house and away we go. The Freeman house on the Freeman Farm. It's a long bedroom. And his fireplace. Oh, look at the flies. That's what she was talking about down there. Yeah, she said a lot of flies here. That's what the lady down below is saying.
Well, thank you.
Thank you very much for stopping by.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, well,
Good.
thank you.
Thanks. Flies over here. Look at that. Look at the
So now we're just cleaning up.
flies.
Oh, what did you make today?
We made
Quiche.
some boiled pork with some greens and a flour pudding, which is basically like a big dumpling or a big pasta noodle.
Oh, okay. No, we're just,
Can I interest you in a piece, Diane?
That's all right.
Okay.
Yesterday, as well as some pickles. Okay. So our dinner is our living meal. It's the last
Got some herbs hung up to dry.
Yeah, that's what she was talking about. I'm so glad I'm in this kitchen.
Yeah. What that is? So some kind of sausage, or must be a sausage, yeah. Oh yeah. Storage. Some tubs. Yeah, I don't know.
No, maybe.
All right. Wow.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, we were down below in another house. There was a bunch of flies in there. Oh, where that lady was doing the churning of the butter, right?
Yeah.
And with the people, Diane was asking about the flies on the cheese. She goes, "Oh, wait till you go up to the Freeman farm," and that's what she was talking about. All the flies. But you know, she said after a while she don't even see the flies anymore. And I don't know. Look at those walls, Diane. Yeah. I like those rock walls. Did it have a little lean going on, or what we got?
Separating the chaff and the seed. But this machine is not very common because it's so new and expensive. Most farmers would have been doing it the old-fashioned way, which is like this, just dropping it, and see how the natural wind can blow away the chaff just fine. But it's slower. Okay? You could speed up this process by dropping a ton of it from, say, the hayloft. But this definitely makes it easier. It's great to shake it in, and then it comes out the side. Chaff gets blown out the back.
What's a Cooper?
Cooper makes those tubs.
Makes the tubs? Oh, I make tubs in here. That makes sense. In the shoes. Hello.
Good day. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Doing well. I'm just working on a straw braid right now.
Ah.
And so this is something that women and girls mostly are doing to make some extra money at this point in the 1830s. So the straw braids would be sold to the storekeeper, and then he would send them to the hat factory. So it's a little bit like an early assembly line or like Victorian piecework where everyone is doing part of the process, but no one is really doing the whole thing. And so we call that outwork, where you're working for the factory from home. We also have our shoes out here as an example, a different example of outwork. So mostly women are sewing shoe uppers. So they're getting these leather cutout pieces, sewing them together, and then sending them back to the shoemaker to be bottomed.
And outhouses everywhere. Oh, there's another outhouse. I love outhouses. Let's check this one out. There you go. Oh man, another 3-holer. That's another 3-holer, Diane. Holy crap. I mean, literally, holy crap. I think we only had a 2-holer. How many holer did you have growing up? You had a 1-holer? Because you had a toilet. Yeah, you're lucky, girl. Blacksmith.
So instead of hiring a journeyman or having to house an apprentice, they might take one of their daughters in, close the doors to make sure that nobody can see, and then have them working. Not only because it would be an embarrassment for the head of the family to have, you're so cheap and poor that you can't hire a journeyman or get an apprentice, but also if you were a wage-earning woman, your desirability went down.
So the blacksmith shop's pretty cool because they made most of the tools they use to make things here. They made themselves. Like he spent like 40 hours building that one hammer, right?
Was that a hammer?
Well, it was a hammer. It was more like a sledgehammer, but yeah, so that's pretty cool. That was a good stop. Again, 3 people inside there. We have hit the jackpot today. We're lucky. All right, we don't know, but we're guessing this is one of the mills. Let's just say it is. Guarding mill.
Actually, you're doing a really good job. There must be an easy way to scoop it all out.
Okay, do you see what they're doing here? So, you see that's
There must be like some
that's the
sheet
wool from the sheep.
that helps you.
And then
We've run across a lot of water-powered mills in our time, but never one that did wool. Ran those carding machines. That's the first. Never even thought about such a thing. I don't know why not. Covered bridge back over there. What's this, Diane?
Grist mill.
This is the grist mill?
Huh. This should be the sawmill.
All right, so carding mill, grist mill. Alright. We've seen a lot of these in various shapes and sizes and conditions. This is a small one. Yeah. There's the wheel for the mill. I can't see it very well with the sun. And what was this over here? Remember?
Saw.
Saw the sawmill. Oh yeah, look at the logs out there. There's some grinding stones over here. Yeah, millstones. Cogs are made out of wood. Comes the covered bridge. We're not certain. It may be a nature walk around to take us over to the drawbridge. Diane thinks. We'll find out. So yeah, using wooden pegs. What do they got for nails? What's that? Is that that's our cruise today? The river ride. Welcome aboard. Oh, that might be there. Oh wow. Dang, I'm sorry we missed a ride on that. Alright, here's another covered bridge that I think we thought was going to be the drawbridge. Diane and I can get lost in our own coach trying to find the refrigerator. Yeah, but where does that go? There's a trail down there, nobody else is walking it. I don't know. Let's check out this covered bridge. How's this one put together? Yeah, it has some wooden pegs. What river is this called? The what does it say?
Quinnebog.
Quinnebog, okay. I think this is the last part of it. This is the Riverwalk Trail. What's over there? Oh, a bird, yeah, getting his drink of water. So I think we've done everything. The place opens at 9:30. Diane's having an ear thing, so she's agreed to nod and not talk. If she talks, it sounds funny in her head, so that's what happens to me all the time. I talk, I sound funny in my head. Anyway, so we got here at like 10. It opens at 9:30. We got here at 10. It's 3:30 now. We're not back to the parking lot, so it'll be 4. So, and I don't think we lollygagged at all.
There's a lot to see.
There's a lot to see. I think we could eat.
Standing and listening to them.
Yeah, if you're lucky. Yeah, if you're lucky enough to come here on the day that there's interpreters. I mean, actually, we could have spent another 2 hours here early. Easy, easy. So plan accordingly. Maybe not. Yeah. Yeah, if we would. Yeah, if we went to the tavern at 8, we just ended up having ice cream. That's what Diane wanted to do. So, I could see spending an 8-hour day here easy. Plan accordingly. Don't cut it short. It's well worth it. What it cost us to get in? $52. So, $52 for old farts. I don't know what. 55 and older is considered old fart. We just squeaked by. All right, hey, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, how about give us a thumbs up? Leave a comment down below. Tell us, have you been to this living museum? Are there other places around here people should check out if they come to this area? Let them know down in the comments. Hit that subscribe button. We appreciate it. As always, have a great day. Nod your head. We'll see you in the next video. Must be better if you bury your head in it. That's what you say? All right, we're going to go with that.